takes a lot of practice. I know we'd spend about 15, 20 minutes 2 or 3 times a week just practicing strictly rundowns. I mean, you have to have the guys in the right spot, rotating around, make sure that you're able to trap him in between there. And Randolph County did a good job executing it there.
Yeah. Or Wellborn executed it, rather.
Excuse me, Wellborn.
Look out. Ball over his head. Roundtree got a little chin music here early on in this game. But it was a curveball. It just didn't break.
Yeah, he's been mixing up his pitches. 1-0 count, throws a curveball, so he's trying to keep the batters on their toes.
Pitch by Beatles. Line drive right field. It's going to score a run, it would appear. Here comes Simpson in. The throw to the plate is going to be cut off by the second baseman, and we've got another run for the Randolph County Tigers on an RBI single by TJ Roundtree.
Great job hitting the right field there by Roundtree. That's just a beautiful piece of hitting, as he'll have a pinch runner coming in for him, but helping himself out there. Hit the ball where it was pitched. Hit it hard as well down the right field line, just enough to score that runner at second base.
Courtesy runner is Braxton Lackey, and batting now is 25 Eric Henderson. I believe he's the catcher for the Tigers. Umpire cleans off the plate. And Beatles is in a 2-out situation here in the bottom half of the first inning. Runner goes again. Ball is popped foul, though, as Henderson took a shot at it. Somebody might have missed a signal on that one.
It looked like a hit and run. That ball was up. Runner was going. Sometimes you'll see that with 2 outs. I mean, he's trying to get something going, but if that was the hit and run call, he certainly did a good job of battling that high pitch off, because that's the last thing you want to do is miss the pitch and get that runner thrown out at second.
2 for 2 on steals for the Tigers. Runner doesn't go. Ball curls around the outside corner, just misses. Ball on a strike. They really want to get that runner to second so a hit can score another run, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they've already been aggressive, like as you said, Brant, 2 stolen bases, and they got that pinch runner in, so I'd look for them to send him again here.
There he goes. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. It's going to go into center field. And the pinch runner, Braxton Lackey, is going to come all the way over to third base. Their third stolen base of the inning in an era on the catcher's throw gets Lackey over to third base.
Yeah, and they've really been challenging Shears behind the plate here in the first inning, as that's 3 stolen bases now. And that was a little bit better throw, a little low, but that's certainly a ball the shortstop can catch back there and try to make a play on, but it got through, and pinch runner advanced to third.
There's a high pop down the third base line. It's going to land foul. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. You know, that throw to second, that's one of those balls that whoever, normally when I played, the second baseman covers that bag, but you got to block that ball and keep it from getting into center field. And he was behind the runner instead of in front of the bag.
Yeah, you do. That could cost him a run. I mean, he advanced to third, pass ball, he could score. So it's the little things like that you gotta try to prevent.
Well, on 2 strikes, look out behind his back. Henderson got out of the way of it. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and if Beatles' curveball doesn't break, it'll give you a headache.
Yeah, he's having a little issue controlling his curveball here in the first inning. Let's see if he goes back to it here with 2-2 count.
Fastball, popped it up. Catcher coming back. Out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Henderson, the number 6 hitter in the lineup for the Tigers. Doing a good job battling right here.
Yeah, he certainly is, but going back to the breaking ball the Beatles are struggling with, that's a dangerous thing as a pitcher when you can't have that second pitch. You can throw for a strike. Hitters just sit on that fastball and wait for it.
Line drive caught by the pitcher. The inning is over. We played 1, and it's 2-0 Randolph County.
Have you got the new car itch but don't want to take the plunge with a brand new car? How about getting the most car for the money at Avery Auto Sales? They have a large selection of cars with even some 2014s in the mix. And if you're worried about your credit, don't. They can help get you back on your credit feet with guaranteed approval. Check them out online at AveryAutoSales.net. Then when you see something you like, call them at 256-835-8897 for a test drive. Or just go by. Avery Auto Sales is located on Highway 78 East between Highway 78 and Snow Street in Oxford. That's Avery Auto Sales.
It's slow buffering.
Common sense here. Oh, hey, Doc. Your monster seems a little slow.
Well, I powered him with the internet from the phone company.
You need Cable One high-speed internet. It's 10 times faster than DSL.
DSL. Bad!
Cable One high-speed internet.
It's monstrously fast.
2-0, Randolph County leading Wellborn. First inning, 3 hits for the Tigers, but more importantly, 3 stolen bases. So you can probably look for the Tigers to be running and running the rest of this ball game.
Yeah, that's right. They've really shown a lot of team speed here in the first inning and gave Shears a lot of trouble behind the plate. Kind of struggled with his throws, but like we were talking about, Brant, that last one he had, certainly whoever that was covering the bag, whichever middle infielder it was, a shortstop or second baseman, could have blocked that ball up. So they'll definitely be talking about that in the dugout, I'm sure, in between innings, trying to figure out a way they can keep the Tigers from being so comfortable on the base paths.
Jalen Kelly steps up to the plate for the Panthers. And I don't think I've seen him hit this year, so I'm not really sure where he goes with it. Pitch, line drive in the left field, base hit. Can the left fielder get it? No, he doesn't. It's going to take off and roll all the way into the corner. Kelly rounds first, on his way to second. Throw comes into the shortstop. It's a stand-up double to lead off the second inning.
And he was all over that first pitch fastball, lined it out hard into left field. Easy stand-up double. Wellborn really likes those first pitch strikes and been taking advantage of them so far.
That's 3 of the 6 hitters that have swung at the first pitch so far.
Go ahead and chart Kelly down hitting the left field for your next game when you cover him.
Foul down the left field line, or third base line rather, as Blake Hansen steps in. Blake, outstanding basketball player for Wellborn. I saw him get 35 one night.
Yeah, it was a hint. Was Montgomery the other one?
Montgomery has one too.
Yeah, he's on deck. He's right behind Hansen. So
yeah, both of them have gone for 30 in a game this year. Swing and a miss. Wellborn, very aggressive team at the plate.
Yeah, both sophomores, aren't they? Montgomery and Hansen both are.
Hansen sprays the ball around at the plate. The 7 at-bats I've seen him bat. Also had a couple of walks, so he's pretty patient. Hits a line drive into left field, took a low outside pitch and jerked it into left. Jalen had to hold up in case the third baseman caught it, so Kelly stops at third. Runners are at the corners, first and third, and here comes a visit to the mound by Coach Patrick Prestridge for the Randolph County Tigers.
We have a pitching change.
He didn't like what he was seeing. 4 out of the first 7 hitters got base hits, so they're gonna go to the bullpen. And that's 15, Lane Henderson coming in to pitch.
Yeah, really didn't throw a whole lot of pitches.
No, I didn't.
Like we were saying, Wellborn was on those first pitch strikes, but and didn't even give up a run that first inning. That's an interesting move by coach from Randolph County. He may be saving him for games later in the week. But good going back to Hansen's hit. That was a good job by him battling with 2 strikes. Just kind of had to stick his bat out there and poke it. It was sort of a borderline strike, but anytime you're down 0-2, you want to be sure to fight those pitches off. You don't want to be called out looking.
The pitcher for the Randolph County Tigers, 15, Lane Henderson, taking his warm-up pitches. Henderson coming on in relief here in the first inning, or in the second inning. Just barely got through the first inning as he only got 3 outs in the game. You know, sometimes when you get into these tournament games, you may try to start somebody and try to get 2 or 3 innings out of them so you can bring on somebody to win the game. And this maybe looks like the case here. This other guy coming in has really got some heat behind him.
Right. I mean,
but you never know.
Yeah, of course you want to try to win these spring break tournament games, but you also want to get a lot of your guys' looks, game experience as you enter area play and really start playing the games that matter.
Here's Montgomery, swings at the first pitch again. It's a bullet down the left field line. He's going to score 1 run. Wellborn again swinging at the first pitch.
Yeah, they don't wait around. They certainly don't.
I guess if you're going to play Wellborn, you throw the first pitch on the outside corner in the dirt and let them hack at it.
Seriously, seen a total of 5 pitches between these 3 batters. That's Kelly, Hansen, and Montgomery. All 3 with base hits. Got the first run on the board now with runners on first and second.
2-1. Curveball right down the middle. Good pitch. Number 25 batting now. That's Kevin Mixon. Interestingly enough, the first time I saw him, he was the leadoff hitter. And now he's the number 9 hitter.
Yeah, sometimes you'll see him swap up that 1-9 guy. Both typically have a lot of speed, as Mixon does, certainly.
I saw Mixon. He hits the ball to right center several times. Had some good speed. Runs the bases well. Here's the 1-1. Curveball again. He loops a little single in the left. That ball's going to drop. Hansen had to wait to see if it was going to drop. And the bases are loaded with Panthers here in the bottom half, or the top half of the second inning.
Wow, and they're all over it here in the first 2 innings. That's 4 straight hits for the Panthers. Looked like Randolph County tried to change up the pitches there as he led off Mixon with a first pitch curveball. I think he came back to the curveball there again, but doesn't matter. Still able to get a base hit out there in left field as we're back to the top of the lineup.
Mason Screws swing at the first pitch last time, grounded to third. He does spread around a little bit. I've seen him fly to right field and hit to first and second. Goes for the pitch. Montgomery getting a lead off second. Looks like he could get a little further off, but not doing that. Ball is outside and low, but gets the corner for a strike. I guess I'm so used to them swinging on the first pitch, I thought it must have been a ball.
Oh, I know it. I know it.
Here's the 0-1 curveball again, got the plate. 2 strikes.
That was a great curveball.
Wasn't it, though?
Started off on the inside, like it was coming at him, like he kind of backed out a little bit and fell right back in the strike zone. That's what you want to do with these aggressive hitters for Wellborn.
Lane Henderson fires again. Fastball outside and low. 1-2.
He's done a pretty good job of controlling that breaking ball. I've seen him throw it about 3 or 4 times so far. So
they are
see if he goes back to it here.
Yeah, they're pitching Screws outside. He stands right on top of the plate. Grounds it down the third base line. They're going to let it roll foul. He better grab it. And it stays foul.
Heads up play by the third baseman there. Would have been in a bit of a jam had he picked that ball up. Certainly would have scored a run, but
looks like that's Simpson over there now.
That is Simpson.
They've changed their positions all around with these 2 pitching changes.
Yeah, he's a good-looking ball player too. He's the one who closed that game out against Jacksonville.
Here's the 1-2 to Screws. Got him. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch.
Yeah, perfect breaking ball there. Right on the outside corner. Screws didn't look real comfortable with that curveball. Got him chasing, so trying to chip away here, get a few outs as they're in this bases loaded jam. And
Brant Denham up. The infield can back up a little bit now for a double play to get out of this thing. Got the outside corner again, strike 1. They've done nothing but paint the outside corner here on the last 7 pitches. So maybe they're trying to keep it away from these aggressive Wellborn hitters. Low and outside in the dirt, 1-1.
Yeah, and try to do it again there, but he's done a good job of controlling his pitches for the most part with that breaking ball in the outside corner and starting Denham off with a fastball in the outside corner, trying to keep it away from him.
Here's the pitch. Curveball again. This time they come inside, misses. 2 balls and a strike.
I think if he can just get Denham to chase something here and hit a little ground ball up the middle, try to turn double play, that would be big for the Tigers.
Well, I'd look at that right side. If they're throwing me outside and the second baseman's playing me up the middle, I'd try to slap to that right side. It's wide open over there. He gets a shot up the middle of the shortstop. He should catch it, step on the bag, throw to first. Not in time, and a run scores.
Oh, man, you almost wonder if he hadn't taken that himself, just step on the bag and throw it to first. But the second baseman was there, so he went ahead and tossed it to him. But that'll be a productive out for Denham as he knocks the run in.
As a former shortstop, if you're within 2 to 3 steps of the bag, you've got to go ahead and take that thing, and that did cost him a run. And this game is tied 2-2. Here comes McChristie in. He struck out the last time.
I'm certain that the Tigers would be okay getting out of this jam with just 2 runs after having bases loaded there.
Let's see if Denham runs. He tried to run twice in the first inning. He's got 2 outs. We got a little first and third here. Ball is in the dirt, goes to the backstop, and Denham is going to take off. And goodness, he got out there halfway and stopped.
Yeah, there's that brick backstop we were talking about too. Bounces right back to the catcher. So good job of base running out there by Montgomery. I'm sure his coach was telling him to get back as he knew what that ball would do as soon as it hit the backstop.
Runners are at second and third. Outside again. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, he doesn't want to throw that ball anywhere on the inside part of the plate. And McChristie's got pretty quick hands and powerful hitter.
It's just interesting that they are pitching him outside, and they got that big open hole over there on the right side. Second baseman playing up the middle. Usually, if they're going to pitch outside, ball is low again, you would let the shortstop cover the bag and let the second baseman play over some.
That's good patience there by McChristie as well. Didn't chase that ball outside. He's up 3-0.
Let's see if coach has got him swinging away on 3-0. Ball's high, and the bases are loaded with Panthers.
So you got to know you got to force anywhere if you're the Tigers. Shortstop gets the ball, hit it back up the middle again. Might just try to take it himself, get that out at second. I'm sure they're communicating that right now.
Catcher goes out to Henderson, have a little chat with Henderson. One of them's a senior, the other's a junior. I wonder if they're related. Henderson checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Low and outside again on the outside part of the plate.
He's constantly throwing it outside. He's just missing. He can get it up a little bit and a little bit more. Blue might give it to him.
Ball and no strikes. Runners leading. Again, curveball outside, 2-0. A lot of 2s up on that board right now.
Yeah, there are. Still trying to work him outside with that breaking ball. Wellborn doing a good job of being patient, not chasing anything.
2 outs here in the second inning. Swing and a miss.
Ooh. And he wanted that one. 2-0 as a batter's count. Pulled his head a little bit. Trying to knock them all in with one swing there, Brent.
Panthers getting a big lead. Henderson delivers. Chopper to short. Shortstop's got to go in the hole. He's going to have to make a long throw to first. It's a low throw. Nice scoop over there by Colton or Cooper or either Daniel Wortham. I'm not sure because they both have number 5. But we played in the middle of the second, 2-2.
This is a national healthcare alert from the Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one suffers from knee pain and have Medicare as your primary insurance, we've got great news. You could qualify for a pain-relieving knee brace at little or no cost to you. Get free delivery, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers at no charge to you. If you're on Medicare and have knee pain, don't wait. You may qualify to immediately receive a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost. Call the Health Hotline right now for details toll-free at 877-798-5734. Friendly agents are standing by 24/7 to help you. We also have other pain-relieving braces available for shoulder, ankle, and your back. You may be eligible to receive these items and more at little or no cost to you as well. Call right now for details toll-free at 877-798-5734. Please remember this number, 877-798-5734. Our friendly representatives are standing by now to take your call. Please call us right now at 877-798-5734.
A lot of deuces here at Weaver High School, Wellborn and Randolph County. 2-2 as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Here in the Weaver Spring Tournament, good ball game. Looks like it's going to be a scrappy ball game.
Yeah, certainly hasn't been boring so far, as you saw there in the box score. Wellborn with 5 hits, Randolph County with 3, so 8 combined. Only got 2 runs to show for a piece for each team, but they've certainly been hitting it all over the park so far.
Stepping into the box now is Lane Henderson, the pitcher. Henderson struck out, grounded to third, and singled and walked in the first game. Got the strike on the inside part of the plate. No balls in 1 strike.
Yeah, I was impressed with Henderson coming in there in the second inning. Kind of came into a bit of a jam. Got bases loaded, but only gave up, I think, 1 earned run for him, but he did a good job coming in and throwing on the outside corner.
Line drive hit up the middle, base hit by Henderson.
I like the same spot as that first pitch strike. And he was all over that one as he hit it where it was pitched, right up the middle.
Coming up now, number 22 for the Tigers, Dylan Jones. He played some second base in that first game, and memory serves me correctly, got a base hit in one of his times to the plate. Takes a pitch, hits a fly ball into right field. Throw back to first. Not in time. McChristy just loves to ramble in that right field spot. You never know what he's going to do. So if you get too big a league, he will throw you out.
He's got a cannon, too. Played quarterback for Wellborn as well, I believe.
Yeah.
So definitely be careful out there on the base paths if you're the Tigers. See if Wellborn didn't try to throw some kind of pitch out here in case Randolph County tries to steal again.
Here's Andrew Prestridge up to bat. Takes it, ball 1. Looking to first. Runner goes. Ball is bobbled. Probably shouldn't have thrown it after he bobbled it, but the runner slides into second for another stolen base. That's 4 stolen bases on the Wellborn catcher so far in a little over an inning.
Yeah, it was a really good pitch there for it to try to get him at second. He just couldn't get the handle on it, bobbled it a little bit. Henderson was able to get there easily.
1 ball and 1 strike.
A good breaking ball there by Beatles. Kind of got pressures in a bind there. Looked like it was going to come at him and broke right back on the inside corner for the strike.
Ball and a strike, or 2 strikes, excuse me. 1 out. Beatles delivers. Fouled off. Back to the screen. Just got a piece of it to stay alive.
Yeah, he did right there on the inside corner. 2-1 count. I'd try to go back to that breaking ball again if I was Beatles, like right on the inside corner like he did for that second strike. Pressures didn't know what to do with it there, so I'd try to do something off speed here, get him chasing or possibly looking.
Beatles checks the runner at second. Tried to get in to go after a bad one. He held off. Nice job by Prestridge. He's probably the coach's son, if I had to guess. Prestridge is the coach's name. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to first base. Gets into right field. Second baseman can't get it. They're going to wave the runner around third base. He's going to come stepping into home plate. The ball gets away from the catcher, and it's going to give Prestridge a chance to get down to second base. That'll be an error, I guess, on your right fielder for the throw.
Yeah, I'd probably give him 2 errors there, Brant, by the first baseman, and then the wild throw by McChristy. But like the first baseman for Wellborn, that's I think he's being DH for us. I don't have his name here, but
That's Mason Screws.
Mason Screws had a hard time kind of judging where that ball was going to go, and it went right by him.
Here's a high pop. Right fielder McChristy coming in. Runner at second's not going to tag. And we got 1 out here in the bottom half, or excuse me now, 2 outs now in the bottom half of the second inning.
Yeah, and Ray certainly doesn't waste any time. He swung first pitch. His first is bad as well, so fly that one out to right field for the second out of the inning.
Benefield. Sacrifice last time, 1-3. Or got the job done. Not sure it was a sacrifice, but moved the runner over. Takes it outside, ball 1. Runner on second, 2 outs. Pitch line drive into the gap into between third and short. They're going to wave Prestridge. The throw to the plate is not going to be made. He scores. And it just shows you what getting the runners to second base does. The Throw to right field, got him to second, and he scores.
That's right, Brand. That wild throw by the right fielder out there moved him over, and Benefield did a good job of hitting the ball where it was pitched there, where the shortstop wasn't, as it was over there trying to occupy second base. And it's a nice piece of hitting there by Benefield, so he'll get the RBI.
3 errors for the Panthers. They're down now 4-2 to Randolph County. McFarland steps in. Runner going. He hits a little looper down the right field line. McChristie running. He can't get it. The first baseman, Screws, can't get it. And we got runners on the corners at first and third on a little looping base hit by Elijah McFarland.
And that worked out pretty well for him. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a hit and run either, but Benefield was certainly taking off, and McFarland hit that ball out to right field. I thought McChristie might be able to get to it, but it just kind of died out there and dropped right in between first base and right field. So runners on the corners with a good stick coming up, Simpson.
It's a little cold out there, so that ball's not really jumping like it normally does.
It did die. Saw that McChristie was having trouble getting there. So
here goes the runner. He's going to walk into second base for an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I guess they're just going to let him have that. I don't know if that was a mistake or in the windup. So
that's 5
McFarland said I'd
bases.
take it. Yeah. It's about the easiest stolen base he'll ever have.
Well, you hate that as an infielder because that takes the force off, and now you got to make the long throw to first. Here's a foul off again by Simpson.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. I'm not sure if that was, like I said, a mistake or.
So, especially with 2 outs, sometimes you might even go ahead and try to.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, if you bobble that ball at shortstop, you'd like to be able to toss it to second if you had that option. But now they don't, so we'll have to go to first now.
And you put 2 runners in scoring position for your cleanup hitter.
Definitely, yeah. It's not what you want to do.
4-2. Curveball, got the middle of the plate, throw to third. Knocked down with a third baseman. As Benefield dives back in.
Good job by Scales right over at third base.
Yeah.
Good job by him blocking that one up. Shears threw it a little bit low again. It would have been another run for the Tigers.
Also looking at the left fielder for Wellborn, he didn't even move on that play, so he's used to the backup if he gets by. Fastball up and tight, fouled off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's a beautiful day for baseball now that we're inside with the heater.
That's right. The sun started to come out there for a little bit. Clouds coming back up again.
Fastball, got it up high again.
Really on this field, I'm not sure if the sun affects the batter, but it's got to affect the first baseman and whatever base runner's on first base is coming down right behind the football field.
I remember last year it was brutal coming in this window from our angle, so we'll see later on. Ground ball foul down the third base line.
Simpson trying to battle here with runners on second and third. Here with 2 strikes, wanting to find a gap out there somewhere, possibly knocking 2 runs.
He's fought off about 4 in a row.
Yeah, he's a good batter. Watch him in that first game.
He's their cleanup hitter for a reason. He's got some pop. Fastball back to the pitcher. Throw to first in time. The inning is over. We played 2, 4-2, Randolph County.
Being a doctor, I know the symptoms of a heart attack. To experience them yourself is something completely different. When I woke up with severe pain in my arms and chest, I hesitated. When the pain persisted, I chose RMC. Thanks to RMC's staff and Dr. Yamamura, my bypass surgery was a success. It's comforting to know we have quality doctors right here in Calhoun County. Regional Medical Center, advanced technology, advanced care.
This internet from the phone company is really slow. We should switch.
It's good enough. I think we can close.
But doctor, that's duct tape.
It's good enough.
Common sense here. Good enough isn't good enough. You need the fastest internet you can get, and that's Cable One high-speed internet. It's 10 times faster than DSL.
Enough with good enough.
Sounds great, hon.
Cable One, it's just common sense.
4-2 as we go to the top half of the third inning. Shears set the lead off for the Panthers. Grounded to third his last time up. Swings at the first pitch, foul down the third base line. No balls in 1 strike.
There's that first pitch swinging again. They're throughout the lineup. Wellborn's real aggressive.
And they also came inside. They haven't come inside on many of these hitters since Henderson came into the game. Let's see if they go outside again. He swings at it. Might have been a ball. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, I'd certainly look for something outside here from Henderson, whether it be a breaking ball or a fastball. Up 0-2. Don't want to give him anything they can really try to put in play, but certainly want to make him chase.
Looks like he's a dead pull hitter. He sits on it. And he pulls the outside pitch to third. It's a weak grounder. Throw across in time for the out. 1 out.
Yeah, and Henderson may have gotten away with that one there as it went down the middle of the plate. A little bit low, but not really where you want the ball to be. Up 0-2, but luckily his third baseman was able to make the play there for him.
Jalen Kelly steps in. Had a double the last time up.
Yeah, this is where they really got it going at the top of the second.
Line drive hit into left field. Just took that up fastball that was a little high and just belted it.
Yeah, Brent, you said you didn't have any notes on Kelly as far as where he hit it to the field in his first 2 at bats.
Maybe left field, huh?
Yeah, he's swinging first pitch. I'd definitely write that down. First pitch,
left
field. Left field, pull kind of guy. I'd certainly be making notes of that if I was an area opponent of his.
Blake Hansen up. Single to third his last time up. Just about everybody they've got so far is pulling the ball. Curveball got the outside corner, strike 1.
And that's good. That's what you want to see if you're Randolph. You don't want to. Wellborn's kind of sitting on that fastball right now, so it's good to start off with a breaking ball. Is that one?
Off-speed stuff has seemed to give them a little trouble.
Yeah, they don't swing at it quite as often.
Fastball outside corner, got it, strike 2.
Henderson's really shown a lot of control here in the first 2 innings that he's pitched. Been able to locate it where he wants to for the most part. Been changing it up with that curveball and fastball, kind of keeping the Wellborn batters on their toes.
There's another shot to third. Throw to second 1. Throw to first 2. Nice double play. And the inning is over. No runs and 1 hit.
An important message for Americans in need of health insurance. If there's been a recent change in your life, you are eligible for immediate protection under the Affordable Care Act. If you're uninsured because you missed the enrollment deadline, we can help. To get the protection you need, you can visit the Healthcare Exchange and spend hours exploring your options. Or you can make a single call to Health Markets and let us do the legwork for you at no cost or obligation. Health Markets Insurance Agency searches thousands of health insurance plans on the exchange and off from more than 120 leading companies like United Healthcare, Humana, and more. We'll find you the right insurance coverage and guarantee the lowest price for plans we offer. And if you qualify for a government subsidy, we'll make sure you get the tax credits you deserve. Talk to us on the phone or meet with a local licensed representative. Why pay more than you have to or risk going without the coverage you need? Put our free service to work for you.
Call 800-797-1292. 800-797-1292.
We're back at Weaver High School for the Weaver Spring Tournament. 4-2 Randolph County. Nice double play to end that last inning. Just these aggressive Wellborn hitters are really coming out swinging the bats.
Yeah, Randolph County's played some really good defense in the infield as well, really helping each other out. Who was there at third base? Simpson didn't have the best throw at second base, but the second baseman was able to scoop it up, turn a quick double play. I've been real impressed with their poise and just the way they've been able to make plays in the infield so far. I know Henderson on the mound appreciates that as well.
Nothing better than a good defense to help a pitcher. Beatles tries to catch the outside corner, doesn't get it. 1 ball and no strikes. We're going to take another look at that double play in just a minute. Beatles delivers. Low and in the dirt. Let's take a look at that double play now. There's a third baseman making the throw. There's your turn, Connor. Looked like the throw might have been a little low onto the outside. He did a good job of turning him, and they got him by a half a step at first. Nice job of the camera crew. Ball hits him right in the middle of the back. That's what happens when a curveball doesn't break, Connor.
Oh, I know it. He's really struggled with that so far. He's had a hard time getting it to break back down the plate. Had a couple of close calls his first time he's hit a batter, I think, but that certainly doesn't feel good. As it's a little bit chilly outside as well. Right there, square on the back. Got Roundtree pretty good.
Eric Henderson steps into the box. Catcher for the Tigers. You got to think they're probably going to be running here, as they've run whenever they could on the Wellborn catcher, as he's not been able to throw anybody out yet. They have 5 stolen bases. They're not going to send him. Ball hits the dirt, and they're going to go anyway on the wild pitch.
Well, there's your sacrifice there. All he had to do was stick the hell like he was going to bunt pass ball. So see if he tried to bunt him over to third here now, or if coach lets him swing away.
Beatles getting the sign. Got a runner on second now, so they got to change him up a little bit. Shortstop leaves the runner alone. Ball's low and outside. 2-0.
Have a little bit of control issues here. The first 2 batters, the top of the third.
Runner leading off a second. Beatles checks him again. Curveball bounced to shortstop. He's going to go to third with it, and they're going to have an easy play. The old rule of thumb is if you're on second base, if it's in front of you, you go back. If it's behind you, you go to third.
That's exactly right, Brent. That's what I was thinking. And it was it was in front of him, but Roundtree sort of hesitated as well when the ball was hit. He couldn't decide if he wanted to go or not, and that's what really got him. Had he jumped as soon as that ball was hit, he might have had a better chance of beating it out. But like you said, anytime that ball's hit in front of you, you can see it going to the shortstop. You want to kind of stay in between and wait until he throws the ball to make your decision. But yeah, he made a little mistake there, and runners on first and 1 out now.
Edwards checks in to run for Henderson at first base. The catcher, courtesy runner, Rasheem Edwards. Lane Henderson steps into the box.
Henderson had a single his first at bat and had a stolen base as well. Scored the last run they had.
Ball inside. Backs Henderson back a little bit.
If your Beatles, that Roundtree making that mistake by going to third and getting out has to make him feel better as well and kind of settle down, because he's had issues controlling his pitches here the first few batters at the top or bottom of the third.
Especially the curveball. He hasn't been able to throw it very hard. High pop down the first baseline. First baseman makes a diving catch right up against the screen over there and pulls it off as Mason Screws makes a nice catch.
Yeah, good play there by Screws, and Henderson really helped Beatles out there as well as he chased the ball high. Would have been ball 2, but he fouls it over there off the right side, and first baseman's able to make a nice play. So before we know it, it's 2 outs. Runner on first.
2 nice defensive plays. Dylan Jones steps in with 2 outs. Now let's see if they send the runner on first. No, he's jumping around over there. Normally it doesn't do any good to jump up and down when you're leading off the base.
That's a pinch runner as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
You got somebody in there for Roundtree.
You don't like to see him do anything other than stay in the running position. There's a ground ball into the left field. It's going to be a base hit. No, the shortstop picks it up, makes a long throw to first. Not in time. As Dylan Jones beats it out.
It's a nice effort there by the shortstop. That's Denham over there, isn't it?
Yeah,
got the backhand play. Really didn't have much of a chance with the speed of the batter there, but good effort trying to get the out over there at first. But at least he kept the ball in the infield. Something you got to be happy about, as the pinch runner probably would have advanced to third had that ball gone out to left field. So good play over there by Denham, even though he wasn't able to get the out.
Pressure up. He's the guy that hit the pitch under the first baseman's glove, and then we had a throwing error to the plate that got a run home in the second inning. Pitch low and outside, just misses. Ball and no strikes. Randolph County had a lot of runners this inning, but no damage so far. Beatles fouls it off. Fastball high.
And they're helping him out. That one looked a little bit high as well, so he went after that. But now it's 1-1. Beatles been able to settle down a little bit more this inning as Randolph County's really helped him out on the base paths and at the plate.
Curveball hits him in the back. Didn't break. I've almost been able to figure out when he's going to throw a fastball and when he's going to throw a curveball. Seems to grip the curveball behind his back before he throws it. He doesn't do that with a fastball.
And
fastball, he grips it in his glove.
Yeah, it's the second hit batter of the inning. Just still having a hard time getting that curveball to break over the plate like he wants it to. It just kind of sticks there. And
my coach at Troy loved to pick up signals like that. This is going to be a fastball. And it's a grounder to second. Throw to first. He misses the bag at first base. The first baseman was not on the bag. A run scores.
Oh, man, that's a big mistake there.
Somehow he got caught up and couldn't find the base.
Guess that's going to go down as an error, wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't afford to do that. Bases loaded with 2 outs. You got to get any opportunity you can and let one get away there. As Randolph County's able to score another run and benefit a good hitter up to the plate now with the chance to knock in some more.
Looks like this is going to be a fastball. And there's a drive, deep right field. McChristie under it's going to haul it in, and the inning is over. But not before the Tigers pick up another run, 5-2.
Have you got the new car itch but don't want to take the plunge with a brand new car? How about getting the most car for the money at Avery Auto Sales? They have a large selection of cars with even some 2014s in the mix. And if you're worried about your credit, don't. They can help get you back on your credit feet with guaranteed approval. Check them out online at AveryAutoSales.net. Then when you see something you like, call them at 256-835-8897 for a test drive. Or just go by. Avery Auto Sales is located on Highway 78 East between Highway 78 and Snow Street in Oxford. That's Avery Auto Sales.
Yes, Mommy's coming over again. Thank you for introducing us.
Of course I love him. And he's never late.
I'm just so happy. He always seems to know the right thing to do. It's not easy to find someone like that.
Yes, I'm going to show him the shower. You're so bad. Oh, gotta go. Bye.
For any residential or commercial plumbing needs, call Ted's Plumbing in Anniston, serving Calhoun and surrounding counties since 1985.
Randolph County leading as we go to the top half of the 4th inning.
You see there, Brant, 9 hits for Randolph County, 6 for Wellborn. Randolph County had a quick inning last time out as they had that nice double play they turned. It was the 5-4-3, so we'll have Montgomery, the 8-hole hitter, the DH, coming up to bat now to lead the inning off. But Wellborn, we thought they were going to get out of that bind there last half inning, but made a mistake over there at first base. Randolph County was able to get another run, so they're up 5-2 now.
5-2. Pitch by Henderson. Curveball outside corner, low and away. Ball 1.
Montgomery was one of those first pitch swingers as well. He had a RBI single his first at bat.
Tell you what, ever since that first time through the lineup, everything Randolph County has thrown has been on the outside corner except maybe 3 or 4 pitches. And it seemed to be working. Off speed, curveballs, and outside corner fastballs.
It has. See, Wellborn had their 2 runs in the first inning, I think that was. They've been able to hold them off since then. But, yeah, Henderson's done a good job controlling the plate.
There's a strike. Yeah, the first time through the order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Second time through the order, 1 hit.
But they picked up on that pretty quickly. These 2 teams haven't played each other this year, so they're not real familiar with one another. But, yeah, Wellborn's certainly aggressive throughout the lineup on that first pitch fastball.
Ground ball to third. Nice stop. Fires over to first. Got him for the first out.
Yeah, Simpson's had a real good fielding day so far. He got that double play started last inning, and he picks up where he left off.
In fact, he's made 5 of the first 10 outs, put outs. 6, excuse me. Stepping in now, 25, Kevin Mixon. Reached on a base hit last time up. Got that front foot facing third base. Dead pull hitter unless he moved. He didn't move it when they pitched it either. Threw him a curveball in the outside corner. He took a swing and a miss at it.
That's a great pitch here by Henderson. First pitch curveball, hit it right where he wanted it to.
Yeah, you see that. You see a hitter with that kind of stance there, you're not going to throw them anything but stuff on the outside corner because there's no way he can get it.
Yeah, I'll look to do that here again, up 0-2.
See how open it is? Ooh. Then they throw him the curveball in the inside corner and just freezes him.
Wow. That was certainly Henderson's best pitches there. 1, 2, 3, 2 curveballs and a fastball.
That was a little Greg Maddux-like right there.
Yeah, really starting to settle in now, looking comfortable and able to control his pitches pretty well.
Here comes Screws. He swung at the first pitch both times. They throw him outside, 1-0. He's grounded to third and struck out.
Really been an efficient 1 2/3 innings for Henderson.
Got him swinging on a curveball in the outside corner. You'd think the Panthers would adjust and try to hit the ball into right field after their time through the lineup.
Yeah, they seem to be mostly trying to pull the ball, and Henderson's done a good job of keeping him off balance.
Pitch just misses on the outside corner, especially when you've got the whole right side of the infield to hit it to, and they're pitching the outside. But the Wellborn hitters are not changing. They're just hacking away. Curveball got him again.
He's really figuring out that curveball too. Majority of the time he's getting to come inside, and the batters kind of back out because it looks like it's coming at him, and he breaks right back down to the inside corner or right in the middle of the plate.
Yeah. Fastball in the outside corner, pops it up down the right field line. First baseman giving it chase. That ball's going to be just out of play.
I really like the way he's mixing up his pitches right now, coming in with a breaking ball and then coming back with a fastball, really making them uncomfortable at the plate. They're not able to pull those balls like they're wanting to, like you said, Brant. So looking to finish him off here. 2-2 count.
Looks like that sun's starting to break out a little bit here.
Sure is. To back up a little bit.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just hit it on the tip of the end of the bat on the outside corner. Stays alive.
Yeah, Screw's just trying to battle now, fouling those balls off. Want to find a gap out there, at least put the ball in play, try to beat something out.
Once again, the 2-2 delivery. Fastball outside corner, lines it down the right field line. Looks like Screws is making some adjustments and just trying to get wood on the ball.
He started to figure it out, and Henderson just keeps throwing him strikes too. He's doing what he's supposed to, but Screws making him throw a lot of pitches. He's really checked up on that bat as well.
Again, swinging at a ball outside. He's probably starting to helping him out. Now he's swinging at balls.
Yeah, and he really seems to have a good two-strike approach as well. Like I said, he's choking up on the bat, just trying to battle, trying to fight stuff off. Maybe not getting the pitches that he wants to hit solid necessarily, but staying alive at the plate, waiting for him to throw one across the middle.
That ball there looked like it's about 6 inches off the plate. Let's see if they come inside with a fastball right now. Nope. Swing and a miss in the dirt. They stayed patient. Throw to first in time. And we've completed 3.5, 5-2, Randolph County.
Being a doctor, I know the symptoms of a heart attack. To experience them yourself is something completely different. When I woke up with severe pain in my arms and chest, I hesitated. When the pain persisted, I chose RMC. Thanks to RMC's staff and Dr. Yamamura, my bypass surgery was a success. It's comforting to know we have quality doctors right here in Calhoun County.
Oops, had a fender bender? Have them tow it or take it yourself to Wesley's Paint and Body. Baker Reynolds and his guys have been this area's go-to team for quality automotive body repair and paint work for years. All makes and models, foreign or domestic. They take them crashed and make them look like new. And with Wesley's larger new facility, including 2 full-size paint booths, they can get you fixed up fast. Always free estimates, best price on repair work, insurance claims welcomed, and service with a smile. That's Wesley's Paint and Body, Highway 78 East in Anniston.
5-2 Randolph County leading the Wellborn Panthers as we move our way into the bottom half of the 4th inning.
Yeah, Beadle's still in there for Wellborn. Going to this 4th inning now. We said last inning, really throughout the game, he's had a hard time controlling that breaking ball. He had 2 hit batters last inning. Just hasn't been able to get it to break on the inside like he wants it to. Just kind of hung out there and gotten those 2 right-handed batters. So he's done a good job throwing strikes for the most part, but I think Randolph County's been able to figure him out a little bit and kind of sit down on that fastball and wait for him to throw it. And as he's had difficulty controlling his breaking ball.
Here's the pitch by Beatles. Curveball outside. Catcher does a nice job of getting to it.
And that's McFarland up at the plate. He had a RBI single his first at bat, and one of the many stolen bases that Randolph's had so far in the game.
Beatles curveball inside, or maybe a fastball just didn't break.
What do you think about those jerseys Wellborn got on? Camo?
Yeah, they've been wearing them all year.
Camo.
It's a nice touch. Just missed down and low.
I think a lot of teams are starting to wear those now.
Yeah, I saw Pleasant Valley softball girls or somebody was wearing them in one of the softball games I've seen. Curveball right down the middle. Nice break. 3 balls on a strike.
Yeah, McFarland just watching that one up 3-0. He's okay taking that strike, 3-1.
It's going to be a fastball this time. Rifled it down the right field line. Out of play.
You still guessing his pitches? You figured it out?
I think I've kind of figured it out. He seems to hold the ball behind his back a lot when he throws the curveball, but I'm not for sure. Change up that time, struck him out. 3 balls and 2 strike count. Battled back from a 3-0 count to get the strikeout on Elijah McFarland.
Yeah, fine job of battling back there by Beatles. Down 3-0, like you said, able to throw that first strike, get him to foul one off, and then come down with that changeup. I don't think I've seen him throw that a whole lot.
Did take a little off of that
a little off speed, but was able to retire the 3-0 hitter.
See if he comes with a fastball this time. Does, high and inside. Notice on that time the catcher had the ball for low and outside. He throws it high and inside, so he's still struggling with his control. Looks like he has to take a little bit off of it to get it across the plate.
That's probably his best looking curveball I've seen there.
Ball on a strike.
I had that as his first strikeout. Is that what you got, Brent? That was his first
I believe
one.
that's so. That's right. Fouled off. Strike 2. Simpson reached on a fielder's choice and scored. Grounded out to the pitcher.
Yeah, if he can sit down 3-4 here in a row, that'd be big for the Panthers as they want to get back in and get those bats swinging as quick as possible, trying to catch up here down 5-2.
Umpire doing a little house cleaning. Been a good crowd here today at Weaver's Well for all the games. They love their baseball up this way. There's a ground ball up the middle. Shortstop's over, lets it bounce off of him and goes into center field.
Yeah, it's going to go down as a single for Simpson. Just took a bad hop there. Well, the shortstop was able to get there to try to make the play. Simpson hit the ball hard, but just took a little bad hop and couldn't do much with it. Just thin him out there at shortstop, so Simpson will get started for.
One of the things I used to do as a shortstop was before I would go out, I would smooth off any spots. You got to do a little bit of your own ground keeping out there because they chop the bases up when they run from second to third. So I always like to keep those bad hops from hitting me in the face.
Yeah, Denham just kind of had a bad luck. I mean, he had that one hit to the left side, just wasn't able to make a play, but
swing and a miss outside.
He's been able to get to the balls for the most part pretty quick over there at shortstop. Roundtree had a RBI single, his first at bat, hit by a pitch.
Don't forget tonight, the second game after this one, Wellborn and Weaver. Doubleheader here at the Weaver Invitational Tournament, Spring Invitational Tournament. There's a high pop. Center fielder under it. He's going to come in. Looks like he's going to have a easy play. Makes the out. Second out inning here in the top half of the fourth inning.
I think that's Mixon out there in center field, able to camp under it. Make a nice play for the second out.
Point guard on the Wellborn basketball team.
Running back on the football team. Three-sport athlete. See that a lot here at these smaller schools like Wellborn and Randolph County.
Eric Henderson steps up, line to the pitcher, reached on the fielder's choice, swing that first pitch, pops it straight up, and Beatles is under it. The inning is over. 5-2 remains the score.
Have you got the new car itch but don't want to take the plunge with a brand new car? How about getting the most car for the money at Avery Auto Sales? They have a large selection of cars with even some 2014s in the mix. And if you're worried about your credit, don't. They can help get you back on your credit feet with guaranteed approval. Check them out online at AveryAutoSales.net. Then when you see something you like, call them at 256-835-8897 for a test drive. Or just go by. Avery Auto Sales is located on Highway 78 East between Highway 78 and Snow Street in Oxford. That's Avery Auto Sales.
Yes, Mommy's coming over again. Thank you for introducing us.
Of course I love him. And he's never late.
I'm just so happy. He always seems to know the right thing to do. It's not easy to find someone like that.
Yes, I'm going to show him the shower. You're so bad. Oh, gotta go. Bye.
For any residential or commercial plumbing needs, call Ted's Plumbing in Anniston, serving Calhoun and surrounding counties since 1985.
Game one of our doubleheader tonight. Coming up next is Wellborn and Weaver. Right now, Wellborn playing Randolph County and trailing 5-2. Henderson came on with bases loaded and nobody out and got out of it, only allowing 2 runs, and has been almost unhittable since then, Connor. I think he's just faced one over the minimum since he came in.
Yeah, that was back in the second inning. He's had a real efficient third and fourth inning, faced a total of 6 batters, had that double play in the third inning. I think I've got him with a total of 15 pitches between those 2 innings. So, yeah, he's done a real good job of coming in and controlling that breaking ball. Throwing the outside corner, making Wellborn try to hit the ball to right field, because like we were saying, those first 2 innings they were real aggressive at the plate, swinging at that first pitch fastball. So he's done a good job of coming in and shutting them down for the most part.
Denham takes the ball on the outside for a ball. Let's see if Wellborn adjusts their hitting style any at all, and doesn't look like they have so far.
And he's certainly not an overpowering guy. He's kind of crafty. He gets up there and he can control his breaking ball for the most part, throw strikes.
They really haven't had to change it much, because Wellborn really hasn't changed anything. They just keep throwing consistently on the outside part of the plate. Got that ball up a little inside. It's a fly ball to deep left field. It's going to go over the left fielder's head. It's going to be picked up and thrown back in, and Denham is going to slide into second with a double, and the Panthers got something going here in the top half of the 5th inning.
Yeah, he kind of left that one up over the middle, and Denham took advantage of it. Hit it hard out there between left and center field for the double. Get that as his second base hit of the game. He had a single in the first inning.
That was a just hung that thing right out there to hit. McChristie steps in, struck out and walked. Ooh, got that one a little inside on the outside corner.
Yeah, they've been pretty effective with I don't think that was a breaking ball, but with the kind of off speed with McChristie so far in the game. I'll look to continue doing that.
Here's the 0-1 by Henderson. Breaking ball, outside corner, slow breaker. Christie turned around like a corkscrew on that thing. Misses it, strike 2.
Yeah, he's definitely a fastball guy. He's more comfortable trying to hit that. So I'm sure Henderson and Coach Pressures have both picked up on that. Let to go off speed here again, try to get him chasing once more.
You love to get aggressive hitters in when you call pitches and throw those little off speed pitches. The junk guys like I was, we sit there and wait on the off speed pitch. Christie's won that big fastball though. Let's see if he hangs in there. Let's see if they give him one. Curveball hit him right in the back, and you know they've made a couple of mistakes on these last couple of hitters here, getting the ball up and inside, and it's gotten them in trouble.
Yeah, let McChristie get away there. Had him where he wanted him, down 0-2. Had him chasing on that curveball. Tried to go back to it there. Just wasn't able to get it to break where he wanted it to. Hit him right in the back. So good start for Wellborn. Runners on first and second, no outs.
Here comes Scales in. You know, why would you go out back inside when you've...
Yeah, it's one of the few times we've really seen him struggle to control his curveball.
There's a low outside pitch, ball 1.
Scales had a single his first at bat. He's 1 for 2 in the game.
Grounded to short the second time.
Wellborn's got a real opportunity here. No outs.
Ball outside, 2-0. Almost thought would they try to sacrifice, but that doesn't seem to be the Wellborn mode is to hack and attack and go after you.
It is. They're certainly aggressive up at the plate, and Henderson's been able to slow him down for the most part as far as trying to swing at those first pitch strikes. Kind of had him off balance since he's been in the game.
Fouled it off. 2 balls and a strike. This game moving right along. Just sitting here thinking about the NCAA basketball tournament tonight.
Who you got winning, Brent?
I think if I said anything other than Kentucky, I would probably consider it to be stupid.
What about the Wisconsin-Arizona game? You got winning that?
No, you tell me what the score is, and then I'll tell you. You got to go with probably Wisconsin. They beat them last year, so. But Arizona's due. Here's the 2-1 curveball. Just got it across for a strike. Again, that curveball is coming in a little more over the heart of the plate than it was the last 3 innings.
It is.
They seem to be. He doesn't seem to have the same control he had.
Yeah,
Maybe getting a little tired.
Scales didn't want any part of it there, though, so I'd look to see them go back to the breaking ball again.
Just missed the outside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. You got Shears and Kelly on deck. Kelly's got, or in the hole rather. Kelly's had 2 hits already on the night. Big 3-2 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss. Slow curveball gets Scales for the first out. Big pitch by Henderson.
Oh, that's pretty gutsy there. Full count, runners on first and second, no outs. You come back to your curveball.
And
you walk him there, you got bases loaded, but it was a perfect pitch. Got Scales chasing. Big pitch there by Henderson.
Here comes Shears. 2 ground balls to third. Christie, a good lead off of first. Ball again outside. 1-0. Shears gets the sign from third. Just misses. No, they're going to get the strike on him. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, if somebody for the Panthers would just try to hit that ball over to the right side as Henderson keeps pitching him outside, they can knock in that run from second as
just
second
a dribbler might score a run.
Oh, I know. He's cheating over there at second base trying to hold the runner, and he's not really getting back fast enough to cover that area.
Strike 2. You look where the right fielder's playing. He's playing practically over in right center up against the fence almost. I mean, you got the whole second base. You've got 1 player at first base about 6 feet off the line, and that's all you've got on the right side of
the gaps are out there. They just got to be willing to try to hit the ball over to
and they're
the
pitching
right
the outside too. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
There he goes back to the outside again. Just keep trying to pull the ball, having a hard time with that. Randolph County's got the right idea, throwing these Wellborn batters outside and with that off speed as well. Kind of had a hard time figuring out Henderson.
Kelly's double and single. Let's see what he's got.
He is, and he's pulled both those balls. Two hard hits.
They are playing everybody to pull and pitching him to hit it to right.
Look at him, he moved even more. Center fielder, look at him now.
Ooh.
Wow, man, I'm telling you, if he just hit that ball down the right field line, he can go all day.
One of the few times you'll see somebody being pitched outside and your defense is set up that way.
Yeah.
Normally be pitching them inside with the defense set up this way. Popped it up. Let's see if the catcher can get it. First baseman coming. Catcher struggling. The ball is going to be caught. Nice job as he had a little trouble with that ridge behind home plate. The inning is over. 5-2 Randolph County.
At RMC, we love serving people in the small towns of Northeast Alabama. The lifestyle, the food, the people. But make no mistake, there's nothing small about the care we provide. In fact, we're a member of the UAB Cancer Network and have the Blue Distinction Award for cardiac care and are rated in the top 5% in the country by the Commission on Cancer.
It's not about the size of the town.
It's not about the size of the town.
It's not about the size of the town.
It's about the strength of our regional health system.
Hey, common sense.
Whoa, why so slow?
Got internet from the phone company.
And the more things we turn on, the slower everything goes.
No, DSL might have been okay in the past, but not anymore. The more tablets, laptops, and smartphones you have, the more you need the speed of Cable One high-speed internet.
Yeah, I think we've reached a new low and slow.
Yeah. Cable One, it's just common sense.
Back here at Weaver High School. 5-2 lead for Randolph County as we go to the bottom half of the fifth inning. Randolph County trying to add to their lead.
Looks like we got a pitching change, Brant. It's number 17.
That is Jalen Kelly coming on to pitch.
Jalen Kelly after Beatles.
Beatles went four innings.
Really had one of his better innings last inning. Thought they might try to keep him in, but he's thrown a good many pitches to those 4 innings, giving up 5 runs.
8 hits. Looks like about 4 earned runs. So not entirely bad job against a good hitting Randolph County team.
Yeah, last couple innings he was able to kind of slow him down. Especially last inning, it was one of his more efficient ones. Faced 4 batters. Had one strikeout in the game.
Been a well-played game, fast.
It has.
Pace game.
It hasn't really been sloppy. I mean, been a few errors here and there, but no, guys are throwing strikes for the most part. Like to see that. Makes the game go by much smoother. And really been a lot of hits. Been an entertaining game.
Yeah, Henderson steps in. He singled and flied to first. Pitch gets the outside corner. Kelly with a fastball right off the bat. Well, he's not tipping his pitches, so we don't know what's coming. Ground ball to shortstop. Fired across in time for the out. 1 out here in the 5th inning.
Yeah, Denham finally able to have one hit right to him there. He's had a hard time going left and right. Been able to get to those balls. Just had a bad hype one time. Had one in between him and third. Didn't really have a chance on, but good job.
Shows good range out there.
He does. He's smooth, and really didn't surprise me at all to see him come up with that ball there and make the throw to first for the out.
Look out, a little high and inside, 1-0. Kelly looks like he's got a little bit better fastball than Beatles has. Ball inside, 2-0.
He's got a little bit more velocity. I don't think we've seen him throw it on breaking ball yet, so let's see if he can try to change up a little bit here.
Fly ball, right center. McChristie running. He's got a beat on it. It's going to make the play. for the second out of the inning here in the bottom half of the fifth.
Jones helping him out there. 2-0 count. Thought he saw a pitch he liked. Just wasn't able to hit it as solid as he wanted to. But Christie able to camp out under it out there. The good athlete that he is. 2 quick outs for Wellborn with a new pitcher in the game.
Prestridge steps in. Reached on an error and been hit by a pitch. Ball gets the outside corner. Kelly, nice pitch. No balls and a strike.
He's really come in and got a couple quick outs. Now, first pitch strike to Prestridge. There's a breaking ball.
Low and in the dirt, just misses down there. 1-1.
I think that's the first one we've seen. He's going to look to get it up a little bit more.
Fastball belted to center field. Center fielder running. Mixon is going to play it on one hop. Gets it back into the infield to Hansen, and got a runner on first with 2 outs for the top of the order.
Trying to get something going here with 2 outs. Good job of the 9-hole hitter Prestridge. Hitting that ball hard up the middle. Now we got leadoff batter. It's Hunter Ray back up. He's seen a total of 3 pitches and 3 at-bats. So let's see if he can be a little bit more patient here. Maybe see a couple of pitches and find one that he likes. 0 for 3 so far. Excuse me, 1 for 3.
Takes it for a strike. He thought it was a little high.
Yeah, I thought it may have been too.
Let's see if they run on Wellborn. So far, the Wellborn catcher has not thrown anybody out. And there's a blast in the center field. Let's see if the center fielder is going to get it. Mixing right at him, and the inning is over. We'll go to the 6th. 5-2 Randolph County.
Attention, if you're a man who has taken Androgel or a similar testosterone therapy product and you experience a heart attack, pulmonary embolism, or any other cardiac event, call us right now. New studies indicate the use of low T products or testosterone therapy can actually double a man's risk of heart attack. If you or a loved one took Androgel or another low T product and suffered a heart attack, stroke, or any other cardiac event, you may be entitled to significant financial compensation. Call us right now for a free confidential consultation.
We are back here at wonderful Weaver, Alabama, where we're having a great time as talking a little basketball during the break, and got a real crisp game moving right along to the 6th inning as Randolph County leading 5-2.
Yeah, really been, like you said, crisp game. Not a whole lot of walks. Henderson's done a good job since he came in about halfway through the 2nd inning. 4 strikeouts, only 1 walk. So
Wellborn had their chances in that 2nd inning when the first 4 batters reached on singles, and then they only ended up getting 2 runs. That might have been what saved this game so far for Randolph County. They did a nice job of getting out of that thing. Henderson hits it. Hansen swings, pops it up on the first pitch to left center, caught by the center fielder.
And he couldn't ask for much more for Randolph County. First pitch swinging, easy fly ball to center field, moving right along.
I believe if you played Wellborn and you threw every pitch inside, if they all made outs, you'd be out of there in about 30 minutes.
You could be. You could be. They like that first pitch. And
if it's anywhere inside, they're hacking at it. First pitch.
They are.
Henderson comes to the outside part of the plate. Ball outside, 1-0.
I always loved that first pitch too, though. I was a leadoff batter, and so anytime I get up there to start the game off, he'd always tell me to take at least 2 or 3 pitches, and that'd always kill me because I want to swing on that first pitch strike. But
got the corner, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Working the outside again.
You had a constant battle then, didn't you?
I did. It was tough for me to get up there.
See, I was a leadoff hitter. I loved to take and try to figure out a way to get on. Swing and a miss, another curveball outside.
I wasn't necessarily your prototypical leadoff hitter. I was there just because it's mostly speed from home.
You were like
first.
a B.J. Upton, is that?
I guess you could say that, yeah. I hope I had a little bit better at batting average than B.J. Upton did last year. But
or should I say Melvin now?
Yeah, Melvin, whatever that's about.
I have a Chinese exchange student that lives with us, and he knows nothing about baseball. And we would watch the Braves every night, and he told me when I said, he says, "What's wrong with that BJ fella? He's always not hitting anything." And even he could figure it out.
He put those big glasses on last year, too. That didn't help him out a whole lot, though.
And the Braves paid him $87 million, too.
I know it. Of course, Justin's with the Padres now. It's really a new-look Braves team.
Yeah.
I haven't got the chance to watch him play any spring ball yet. But
Ball and 2 strikes. Henderson looking over the edge of his glove. Ground ball down the third baseline, foul.
good job by Montgomery fighting that one off. It's not necessarily the pitch that he likes to hit, but knowing that he had 2 strikes and that more than likely going to be a strike from Henderson, he was able to foul it off and stay alive.
Still trying to pull it, though. And he gets the ball down the third baseline, fouled again. I believe that's a new third baseman in there for
that is
Randolph County. I was just looking at him.
Simpson's out now.
Umpire steps out. The 1-2 curveball, swing and a miss. Took a little something off of it.
It's really a pitch that a lot of the Wellborn batters have been sitting there and looking at for the third strike. So at least Montgomery tried to, get the bat off his shoulder that time and swing at it. They've had a difficult time with it. Randolph County's really figured it out. I think that was a good move by Coach Presters bringing Henderson in, because he's really shut him down, because he knows that he's a efficient pitcher, guy that can throw strikes, control his breaking ball, and that's exactly the kind of guy you got to have to face this Wellborn Panther team.
Well, since they started pitching off the outside corner, they've only had 2 hits in 5 innings, and they had 5 hits in their first 9 at bats.
Wow.
When they were pitching fastballs in. Mixon takes it 2-0. Ball high, 3-0.
Yeah, Mixon's got that real open stance like you were talking about at the beginning of the game. I think Henderson's trying to pitch him outside, just having a little bit of trouble controlling.
Got the fastball in for a strike, 3-1.
Yeah, looking all the way there. Sometimes those are the hardest ones to take when you're up 3-0, because you're going to get a fastball right down the middle, but he's able to watch it.
Grounder to third. The third baseman takes it, throws the first in time for the out. Mixon is retired, and so are the Panthers. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th, 5-2 Randolph County.
Oops, had a fender bender? Have them tow it or take it yourself to Wesley's Paint and Body. Baker Reynolds and his guys have been this area's go-to team for quality automotive body repair and paint work for years. All makes and models, foreign or domestic. They take them crashed and make them look like new. And with Wesley's larger new facility, including 2 full-size paint booths, they can get you fixed up fast. Always free estimates, best price on repair work, insurance claims welcomed, and service with a smile. That's Wesley's Paint and Body, Highway 78 East in Anniston.
Have you got the new car itch but don't want to take the plunge with a brand new car? How about getting the most car for the money at Avery Auto Sales? They have a large selection of cars with even some 2014s in the mix. And if you're worried about your credit, don't. They can help get you back on your credit feet with guaranteed approval. Check them out online at AveryAutoSales.net. Then when you see something you like, call them at 256-835-8897 for a test drive. Or just go by. Avery Auto Sales is located on Highway 78 East between Highway 78 and Snow Street in Oxford. That's Avery Auto Sales.
It's a beautiful evening in Weaver. Sun starting to peek through some of the clouds in left field, and fortunately the clouds are there to kind of give the batters a little bit of space here, I guess you would say. That sun can be brutal, but you love it when the clouds are in there as a hitter.
Yeah, the clouds have really had the sun covered up for the most part, so it's been a pleasant day. A little bit chilly outside, but we got Jalen Kelly, who came on in relief for Beatles for the Wellborn Panthers. Last inning, did a good job. Only faced 4 batters, didn't give up any runs.
Don't forget, coming up right after this game, Wellborn and Weaver go at it. Game 2 of today's doubleheader here at the Weaver Spring Invitational Tournament. 2 arch rivals just going at it. It ought to be fun.
Got Benefield coming back up to bat. He is, I think he's 1 for 3 in the game. Let one get away last time. Had bases loaded in the, I think that was the 3rd or 4th inning.
Yeah,
hit a hard ball out to right field, right to McChristy. Got a good-looking swing. Had a nice his single he had in the game, hit over the left side. He's hit the ball where it's pitched for the most part, so we'll look to get it started for the Tigers here, bottom of the 6th.
As a number 2 hitter, that's kind of what you want, somebody that can
He really
use the
is.
bat,
He looks like your prototypical 2-hole hitter.
Left-hander.
Up there, lefty, exactly.
Had a sacrifice bunt in the game before this one, so he just does everything with the bat. Ball low and in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. Randolph County trying to sweep 2 games. Ironically, they beat Jacksonville 5-2 in the game before this one. There's a ground ball to first. First baseman picks it up, runs over there and gets the out. Mason Screws making the play, unassisted.
Good job by Screws making that play. Benefield hustling down the first base line. Screws able to corral himself and get the first out.
Wellborn trying to get out of here with no more damage. They're having to go through the middle of the Randolph County order. They've got the top of their order coming back up here in the top half of the 7th. Ball is inside, 1-0.
McFarland's 1 for 2 in the game. Struck out swinging his last at bat against Beatles. Beatles only strikeout of the game.
Curveball over the head of McFarland. We'd like to take a second here to thank Clarence over here, the PA guy, for helping us out with the lineup before the game. Always good to see him. Very great person here for Weaver. Does a lot of good things for him. Grounded to third. Third baseman backs up, plays the hop, throws it across. Nice job. Nice scoop at first by Screws.
That's Scales over there at third base. Made a couple good plays today. Good scoop by Screws. Quick 2 outs for Wellborn. Jalen Kelly's really been efficient since he came in last inning. Hasn't given up any runs, only faced 6 batters. He's able to shut down the Tigers for the most part as they're looking to get back in to bat for the top of the 7th and try to chip away at this lead.
Fastball, got the corner. Pinch hitter in. And we just don't have his number 2 for Randolph County. Anyway, he pops it up. Shortstop supposed to have call that when he does, and Blake Hansen steps over and cuts him off, the second baseman, for the final out of the inning. We'll go to the 7th, 5-2 Randolph County.
The tire, arguably the most important part of a car. Without it, we could not stop, we could not go, we couldn't drive at all. They come in all sizes, brands, treads, prices, and ratings. How do you know which is the right tire for you? Thankfully, there's Cobb Automotive, and they have been answering this question since 1981. With a large selection of brands and sizes in stock, you are sure to get the right tire for the right price. Cobb Automotive, located on Highway 21 across from Walmart in Oxford, and 2001 Quintard Avenue in Anniston.
At RMC, we love serving people in the small towns of Northeast Alabama. The lifestyle, the food, the people. But make no mistake, there's nothing small about the care we provide. In fact, we're a member of the UAB Cancer Network and have the Blue Distinction Award for cardiac care and are rated in the top 5% in the country by the Commission on Cancer.
It's not about the size of the town.
It's not about the size of the town.
It's not about the size of the town.
It's about the strength of our regional health system.
(5-2) as we go to the top half of the 7th. Randolph County trying to wrap it up. They won their first game over Jacksonville 5-2. They're trying to wrap this one up 5-2 as well. Don't forget, right after this game, give us about 15 minutes or so, we're going to have Wellborn and Weaver go at it. So beautiful doubleheader here from Weaver. Beautiful backdrop, little night baseball.
Sure is, Brent. Like we said before, we got a real nice view here behind the press box at eye level with the mound and the plate. Real good perspective. They're going to let Lane Henderson finish this one out. As we said before, he came in the second inning, only giving up, from what I count, Brent, 3 hits. He's got 5 strikeouts, 1 walk.
Yeah.
Real efficient performance here by Lane Henderson today.
Just missed on the outside corner, 1-0.
As you got the top of the order up now with Screws, just struck out his last 2 at bats. Saw several pitches as his last at bat. He'll look to get it going here for the Panthers to try to chip away at this lead.
Curveball just misses, 2-0. Wellborn trying to get something going. Screws, leadoff hitter, got the middle of the order coming up. He wants to set the table. He needs to get on. Fouled off to the right side.
And I thought we might see him take there. Up 2-0 as
you need base runners.
You do. You gotta have guys out there to knock in, and as these Wellborn Panthers are pretty aggressive at the plate, like to swing that first pitch. Look to get on base any way he can right here.
Here's the 2-1. Curveball low and in the dirt, swing and a miss. Screws did him a favor on that one. That was ball 3.
And he's had them full with that for the most part today. Had him chasing, at times looking as it's come on the inside part and broke across the middle. Henderson's been able to control it for the most part.
Swing and a miss. That ball got inside just a little bit. The catcher was setting up to be further outside than that, but you can almost say since the second inning they haven't thrown more than 8 or 9 balls inside.
No, you're right. You're right. Trying to keep it outside. Make him chase it, make a hit to their right side.
And they've only had 3 hits.
Yeah, they've failed to do it so far.
Swing and a miss on a slow curveball.
Yeah, all out in front of that one. If you're Henderson, Coach Pressure's going to keep coming to it. I mean, until they prove they can hit that ball and hit the ball to the right side, just
That's
keep
like
throwing it
we
there.
had a running back at Andalusia High School in my earlier days, and I was broadcasting, but they ran him 27 times in a row.
Now wear it out.
Because they wouldn't stay. They averaged 8, 9 yards a carry. So why stop? Why do anything
If
else?
it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh, he got the fastball inside. Turner and Denham turned on it, and it's caught by the left fielder.
Yeah, look, he had a little bit of trouble tracking the ball down out there. I can relate to that sometimes. With the clouds the way they are, you can lose the ball up there, but he's able to track it down there in left field for the second out. As Landon McChristie comes up to bat, trying to keep his team alive, down 5-2, top of the 7th with 2 outs.
It'll be interesting to see what Wellborn learned. I mean, Weaver learned watching Wellborn in this game right before the meet.
I know we saw their coaches in here doing some charts on them, and I'm sure they're.
I wonder if we're going to see that in game 2. McChristie steps up, hacking away at that curveball in the outside corner, trying to pull it. Didn't get it. Strike 1.
Yeah, I believe they're area opponents as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Wellborn, Weaver. So yeah, that's real important to take note of that, and they seem to be doing a good job of it.
What's really impressive is the way that the coach for Randolph County, Prestridge, picked up on that after the first time through the order and immediately changed his.
Yeah, because who was at the start of the game all for him? Roundtree really wasn't doing a bad job. I mean, he'd given up a few hits, but thought he was, competing for the most part and holding his own, but he just thought that'd be the best guy to put in, and Henderson, I'm sure he's a guy that he can. I mean, just from what we've seen, he throws strikes, good control, not overpowering, but against this Wellborn team, that's exactly the kind of pitcher that's going to be able to shut them down. And that's a great job by Coach Pressure to identifying that and making the move.
Well, especially identifying where to pitch him,
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's so nice. That's such a luxury as a coach when you can have a guy in there. You can, call a pitch and a location, and he's able to hit that. Yeah.
3 balls and a strike. 2 outs here in the 7th. McChristie, the last hope for the Panthers. Got a fastball, drills it to shortstop. Shortstop, long throw, got him. Game's over. Randolph County sweeps their 2 games and take a 5-2 victory. You see the finals there on the screen. 5-9-1 Randolph County, 2-7-4 Wellborn.
Yes, Mommy's coming over again. Thank you for introducing us.
Of course I love him. And he's never late.
I'm just so happy. He always seems to know the right thing to do. It's not easy to find someone like that.
Yes, I'm going to show him the shower. You're so bad. Oh, gotta go. Bye.
For any residential or commercial plumbing needs, call Ted's Plumbing in Anniston, serving Calhoun and surrounding counties since 1985.
Have you got the new car itch but don't want to take the plunge with a brand new car? How about getting the most car for the money at Avery Auto Sales? They have a large selection of cars with even some 2014s in the mix. And if you're worried about your credit, don't. They can help get you back on your credit feet with guaranteed approval. Check them out online at AveryAutoSales.net. Then when you see something you like, call them at 256-835-8897 for a test drive. Or just go by. Avery Auto Sales is located on Highway 78 East between Highway 78 and Snow Street in Oxford. That's Avery Auto Sales.
It's slow buffering.
Common sense here. Oh, hey, Doc. Your monster seems a little slow.
Well, I powered him with the internet from the phone company.
You need Cable One high-speed internet. It's 10 times faster than DSL.
DSL. Bad!
Cable One high-speed internet.
It's monstrously fast.
This is a national healthcare alert from the
Well, I'll
Health
go like
Hotline.
this when it's time.
If you, a family member, or a loved one suffers from knee pain and have Medicare as your primary insurance, we've got great news. You could qualify for a pain-relieving knee brace at little or no cost to you. Get free delivery, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers at no charge to you. If you're on Medicare and have knee pain, don't wait. You may qualify to immediately receive a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost. Call the Health Hotline right now for details toll-free at 877-798-5734. Friendly agents are standing by 24/7 to help you. We also have other pain-relieving braces available for shoulder, ankle, and your back. You may be eligible to receive these items and more at little or no cost to you as well. Call right now for details toll-free at 877-798-5734. Please remember this number, 877-798-5734. Our friendly representatives are standing by now to take your call. Please call us right now at 877-798-5734.
5-2 final score is Randolph County beats Jacksonville 5-2. They knock off Wellborn 5-2. Interesting game. The game really moved along quickly after that first inning or so.
It did. 7 hits for Wellborn, as you see there on the screen. 6 of those in the first 2 innings. Lane Henderson came in, was able to throw strikes. We talked about that move that Coach Prestridge made. It was kind of questionable at first, just because Roundtree was doing pretty well. Came in I think with about 1 or 2 outs in the top of the second inning, and as we saw, Wellborn liked that first pitch fastball, and they were nailing it for the most part. I mean, sitting on that fastball, hitting it all over mostly the left field. We noticed that they were pull hitters, and then Henderson came in with that breaking ball and his control. Not very overpowering, didn't have a whole lot of velocity on his ball, was able to throw strikes, make him chase, try to force him to hit to the right field, and he just did a great job. I was real impressed with him. I'm not sure where he is in their pitching rotation, but he looked awfully good today, and Coach Prestridge obviously had a lot of confidence in him, bringing him in there.
And once again, the final score, Randolph County defeating the Walter Wellborn Panthers 5-2. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly with the Wellborn-Weber game.
This has been an exclusive sports production of FNN, the Friday Night Network.